Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Victoria 3. We're playing as Mexico. We're going for Manifest Mexico. And we essentially have to beat up on our neighbor, the United States of the A. Become bigger than them. Take, what is it, the Great Plains and something. We can have a quick look at the achievement again. Haven't done that in a while. Why not? I'm scrolling too far. No hard achievements. Manifest Mexico. Where you at? There you are. Southern Mexico, Pacific Coast, Great Plains, and a higher power rank. So, I don't know if there's a map mode for like regions or something. Come on. Strategic regions? Yeah. Pacific Coast. Oh, interesting. That also involves Russia. The Great Plains. Yeah, bunch of stuff to grab. But for now, we're friends with the Americans. We've been trading with them, and we're trying to build our power base to crush them eventually. We're doing quite well economically, I think. But, I mean, we always need more convoys for the insane amount of importing we're doing. I don't think we're doing a lot of exporting, so that's not good for our market economic balance, I suppose. Because a lot of our people's money is going to other countries. It is counterbalanced, though, somewhat by the fact that we're printing a ginormous amount of money thanks to, well, gold, mostly. Lots of gold. So I'm not that... I don't have a huge issue with having that trade deficit. I don't like it. I would like to get away from having that trade deficit, but we just need so many things, and we just... Oil producing with 55 construction, it's still not even remotely close to enough. I think we'll have some more queued. Yeah, there's one coming up. And we'll probably have to go even deeper. But then we'll probably even have to import even more goods for building at first. And I don't know when we're going to find that pivot. But yeah, we're going to try. We did make a little political change last episode, question mark. We're going for landed voting. With the idea being that hopefully that will shake up political situation enough for us to get some better, more interesting laws passed. So much money. We already have reduced taxes. I mean, are we using a bunch of investment pool? We are. So this is slightly, well, it's about twice as big as it should be. I'm kind of tempted to go down even another step on the taxes here. I mean, we're almost capped anyway, so why not? It's slightly annoying because once we go up in taxes again, people might go and be all, ooh, my standard of living decreased. But we'll see about that. What are we building there? A sulfur mine? Probably with good reason. Surely I had only good reasons. Ooh, our paper mills are doing terribly, probably because of the price of sulfur. Ideally, that's going to go down now that we have that sulfur mine. Surely the price of sulfur is going to go down. Is that a no? Sulfur mine. Mostly hired. Oh no, it's not done. We just started building it. I'm just daft. Never mind. It's quite tempting to go for... Yeah, we should... I'm pretty sure we should upgrade to something more reasonable here. Like... Do we have use for 40 more sulfur? Feels like probably no, we need 16. So maybe not take the giant step, just go to the atmospheric engine pump. 20 more sulfur for now. With that in mind, we don't necessarily need to even build the sulfur mine. Was there something we wanted to do that uses more sulfur in, say, our paper mills? Or was it just a, ooh, I built another paper mill, I need more sulfur. I think that's all that was going on there. What else is sulfur needed for? Sulfur. Paper mills, chemical plants, synthetic plants. Yeah, we're not really in need yet. Although we are in need of more paper. So I guess what it means is just we run another paper mill after the sulfur mine. Sins of the past. Admitted abuses of power. enactment chance increase, and a lot of people lose popularity, which I don't actually necessarily mind. Or we just get 10%. 10% is also quite good. These people are the armed forces guy, the Catholic Church guy, and the industrialist guy. I don't hate that. Well, we want to change our government anyway. Let's do that. I'm actually losing money now. How quaint. How quaint. I love that our radicals are not even going down that greatly, even though we just reduced taxes a bunch. And by love, I mean hate. Unproductive trade routes, high tensions. Yeah. They're almost all gone. How's that turmoil looking? Ooh, almost good, almost good. I think once we have the turmoil below 25%, so not actually turmoil anymore, I'm kind of willing to go and maybe hit on Honduras or El Salvador again. One of those folks. Production is not at full speed. Unacceptable. Grain is still... I don't know if it's always going to be at a huge deficit. It might be. Our pops are just eating our hairs out of our heads, I suppose. We also want more groceries. I mean, it's the same thing. It keeps being the same thing. We need everything. And lots of it. Are we doing steel tools yet? Don't remember. We have excess steel. We are on steel tools, so I guess I'm gonna go and upgrade the tooling workshop again. Surely with even further increased production, we're gonna get to a point where we can somewhat keep up with the needs of our populace. Surely? These greedy people. I think I'm gonna look into some more grain in Guatemala right now. Should still have a lot of peasants. Well, I say a lot. But let's just run a bunch of farms. Brings in the wrong kind of crowd. Well, brings in. The subsistent farmers are also not useful. Oh, the Brits want a trade agreement? Do we not have a trade agreement? Oh no, customs union. A nay. A nay. It might be good for us, it might not, I don't actually know. But I certainly don't want it. Ooh, we're doing all sorts of steel things with the idea of getting infrastructure, aka railway, right. So I think after that, I'm gonna go ahead and build a motor industry in... Oh, actually chewing through that Mexican populace somewhat quickly. Does this tell me about the infrastructure here? 17 in Yucatan. Yeah, I think Yucatan is going to be our place for motor industries. I just don't want to use up all the folks in Mexico. Even though it's kind of good to stack a bunch of industry in one place. Low legitimacy. Yeah. So close, though. There are actually ones available that are better now. Well, we did move to one that's not quite as good. These are still not great, though. I want the voting thing done. Oh, we're done colonizing now. Interesting. What does that mean for us? There's really no valid colonization right now. And what does that mean? It means that we really don't need colonial exploitation anymore, but we can't really switch out of it right now. But maybe we can reduce the institution. It should be possible, right? Get some bureaucracy cost investment back. Not that we need all the bureaucracy right now, but that's only a matter of time. We want more laws. We almost certainly also want more ports again. It's just, how can we build all these things? How can we possibly build all the things we need? Honest work. I believe it when I see it. Rural people. 29.9. Going down. And that's even before our job creation program here kicks in. Which should be good for them. We might be seeing fertilizer go negative. And we do. So as much as I want to do other things, we probably also... It's just we need everything. Want some of these livestock ranches. And no, they're not called ranches. I mean, my English ain't perfect. Yeah, it's not that bad. I don't actually know. Ooh, nice. Why I keep purposefully mispronouncing words too, when I'm perfectly able to mispronounce words without purpose. Alright. I don't quite know what this means, but I think it's gonna mean that we're gonna get elections. Whoa, it also means we have to reform our government right now. Holy fudge nuggets. Oh, and none of them are good. None of them are good at all. Crikey, as they say in the biz. I'm gonna do that. Unless there's like an election in a moment. How do I know? How do I know about elections? Government, movement support. It's exit reform. Let's see, does it say anything about elections here? It does not. Anything about elections here? No, but we did do something about votes. So surely we're gonna have elections? I'm gonna do the reform to at least be not utterly garbage here. I'm gonna go with... Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the clergy and the rural folk for now. Ah, there is an election. Okay. In minus 6,000 days. Interesting. Free government reform. Okay, it just happened. So we just generated a few radicals just because we reformed before the election. But now, surely we can have a decent government. Oh yeah, yes we can. I mean, they do say never go full intelligentsia, but 87? Now there's a number. And that might just give us the ability to have a nice laughter with the intelligentsia and power. Laws. Can I have total separation? I can. But it will radicalize the rurals and the church, and that would break our country, I think. So maybe we're gonna have to go step by step. Now, I don't actually know if going from freedom of conscience to total separation causes less of an uproar. It feels like it should, though. Oh, I also really want... This is what I want much more, even. Multiculturalism, and nobody is really against it. I mean, yes, a lot of people are against it. But nobody's really against it. Yeah. It's gonna hurt my authority again. But I want it. I want it now. Now, about the authority, we're probably running a million decrees that we don't really need. Like... I mean, agricultural manufacturing is probably good. We don't need national values where we're going. Road maintenance is probably still good. It's also national values. Let's not do that. And there you go. Bunch of authority. Easy. Whoops. Bureaucracy just got a big hit. For some reason. I was a bit confused when that happens. And now it's back. Something Surely it's not just middle managers. Surely. 10%? Maybe. Do I know what my base bureaucracy is? Yeah, it's almost 100 from the petite bourgeoisie thing. Okay, never mind. Middle managers are apparently irrelevant. Who knew? Are we doing a law? Yes, we're doing a law. We're doing multiculturalism. Very good. Very good. Fewer gold fields in British Columbia. I don't think that matters too much to us. Tool factory coming down, which ideally helps with our tool protection. Something fierce. It should be fine. So iron, coal again. It's a never-ending cycle here. Yeah, I mean, it's what's a man to do, right? Yeah, we can import all of it, but that seems bad. So instead, I guess we do some more rural development. Ideally in a place that still has infrastructure and people. So Texas has some people. Claims to not make money with it. Oh, we could go up in the pumps. Oh, maybe is that what I was looking for sulfur for? Oh no, that makes... Wait, that's a sulfur mine I'm looking at. I don't currently care about the sulfur mine. I'm looking at you. Condensing iron. That's a lot of iron to make. Yeah, the cost of a lot of tools and a lot of coal. Admittedly. The coal mines could also do this at the cost of even more tools. So really what we need is more tools. Even though we're just investing into a tool factory. I actually think we want another one of those. Just have a crazy tool demand. And with tons of tools, we ideally don't have to build 1 million iron and coal mines, because these are not efficient. We don't want to be dragging resources from the ground. We want to be turning them into valuable things. Motor factory is being built. Tool workshop is now being generated. That said, grain is still utterly lacking. How much fertilizer is one of these farms? Livestock ranches. 40? Is that right? Not sure. It says total 40. It seems low. Yeah, you're not making tons of fertilizer at all. It doesn't look as if we can increase that much. So... certainly arguments for chemical plants then. Although these do other things too. Eventually I'm gonna want chemical plants so we can have explosives. How close are we to dynamite anyway? Probably not very close. Well, it's not that far away. Maybe it's not the most important thing. I remember increasing chair production, so eventually we could maybe swap to hardwood and all that, yeah. So if I were to swap our thingamabobs, furniture factories, to luxury furniture, we need 60 hardwood. And if we were to swap our wood production to hardwood production, we produce 70 more. Less wood, but we're just going to try to import that. I'm going to swap to hardwood. I'm going to swap to better chairs. Better chairs. Precision tools. I use even more tools, which, yes, I would like to do. Especially with the reduced wood production. But we don't have the hardwood and we don't have the tools, so no. Let's go luxury furniture. And then I think we want one more furniture manufacturing. So at least we use up our hardwood, and we also maybe get some amount of chairs out of it. Holy fudge, that's not enough wood. Yeah, there's a lot to do here. We still don't have any convoys. American Saskatoon. If I were to talk to the Americans, do they have wood for me? I mean, surely we're already importing wood from the Americans, right? We're not, but it's not worth it. What about other things like coal? Could get fertilizer from the Americans. Isn't too shabby. Doesn't do what we need it to do right now, but it's not too shabby. And the reason I'm looking at the Americans only is because we don't need convoys to import from them. Could grab a bunch of liquor, which apparently makes money. What's that? Porcelain? No. I think the only thing... I really like wood. Let's do fertilizer. And... the fact that we can't really import wood, what does it mean? But could we import wood if we had more transports? Yes, yes. Okay, so we really just need another port or two. Okay, do we upgrade the port in, where is it, Oaxaca? Oaxaca? Because of the lack of infrastructure? They only have 19 peasants left. We do have a port here, right? I didn't imagine that. We do. Okay. Yeah, let's run another port. Morocco is a French protectorate now. What's all this then? The US against the Iron Confederacy. Yeah. What's the Iron Confederacy anyway? I mean, some Native Americans, yeah, they're doomed. Doomed! Trade routes, convoys, interests. Guatemala is actually lacking market access now. Turmoil almost fine. Yeah, it's really about time we get that railway going. It's just... where we're going to take all the steel from? Where we're going to take all the coal from? It feels that with every expansion of our production capability, we're just increasing our issues and not solving them. Part of that might be... what did we just finish anyway? Just finished some building. Part of that might be that we are... oh, sulfur is now dirt cheap. That... what was it we want to use sulfur on? I already forgot. It's not been that long. Paper mills, chemical plants, synthetic plants. And my paper mill can't be upgraded anymore. I can just have more paper mills. We have... oh, I just swapped to the other sulfur production. And then I also finished the sulfur mine. Right, that's what happened. Okay, we're at 31 now. What happens if we go and reduce... and go back to picks and shovels here? Does alleviate some of the pressure on the goods consumption. On the other hand, I mean, I want more paper, But I don't know that paper is almost dire need right now. Well, actually. They just keep... The population keeps eating it. Wait, people are buying 212 paper from us? What? Why are you buying my paper? It's probably the US of A, isn't it? Yeah. 200 paper. 200. I don't know that putting tariffs on export actually helps. Because I don't think the US are paying tariffs. But I still want to reduce any interest they have in that. But. Okay, so we have a lot of paper in theory, which we could use. I mean, they're just importing because it's so cheap in our market. What I want to do... I mean, I want to have more universities. For science. Literally for science. We could also go and just increase our demand for paper by like a lot. Generate a bunch of bureaucracy. Not sure that I need that right now. And that should increase the price of paper and maybe reduce this import route. It's almost not profitable. So surely they're going to cancel it soon, right? That didn't really solve anything, did it? Just shuffled some things around. We need 1 million more chairs. We need 1 million more everything. We need... It's all the same things. Paper looking terrible right now. I'm really just hoping that the trade imports or the imports stop from the increase in price. It's 599 iron used by the construction sector. Yeah, I think we need another steel mill. As weird as it is, because we don't have iron or coal. But again, what is a man to do? It'd be really nice if you guys would understand that your import of stuff is not great anymore. We're importing 9.9 luxury furniture and 9.9 tools. These trade routes are horrible. I mean, they're up there because they're horrible, right? It's telling me that they're horrible. But still, we once again failed to do multiculturalism. Well, I say once again. Might have been our first failure of multiculturalism. Let's check out group connections. Catholic Church, dishonest. Now, how unhappy are you? Oh, you're fine. Let's have you be slightly unhappy. That'll be okay. What do I want to see? I wanted this. Yeah, look at them. No longer importing all that much paper. Because we fudged with the price. No, it's kind of fine. Good. Good. Get your hands on my paper. I mean, the reason I really want paper is that I want to build a bunch of universities. I just don't know when to build a bunch of universities. And we might actually be getting to the point where we need to swap to automation to get some of our people back. But we just finished an engine factory. I want to build railways. Now, California, Oaxaca, and Guatemala. California isn't a big deal, I don't think. It's only for gold. Only for gold. Am I supposed to build railways for that? It's so little infrastructure. That feels unlikely to be worth it. But Oaxaca, I think you'll have the first railway of the age. Oh, but we don't know what a railway is yet. Are we researching railway at least? We are. Good. In a moment, you're going to have the first railway started building. Gold depleted. Yeah, see? California is going to be fine, because it's not going to have any more gold. I don't like that we're not using our production right now, but we're so close to the tick that I mean, surely one more tick, and then we're going to have railways, and then we're going to do the thing. Goldfish depleted. Yeah, that's fine. Just let me... There we go. And the nice thing about railways... Well, multiple nice things about railways. One nice thing about railways is that they provide infrastructure in the place they are in, but they also just give you transportation you can use everywhere. I'm tempted to go for the Bessemer process for more steel production. Chemical bleaching, eh? More wood, more dye, more sulfur. Not bad. Mechanized workshops. More clothing would be huge, actually. Yeah, let's go mechanized workshops. I really want universities because our science rate is just not fast enough. Not high enough. So much we want. Price of sulfur in the gutter. I assume that means we're not using enough of it again. Yeah, plus 19. Did I reduce the production method? I didn't. Thought about it and then didn't. What was my thought behind that? I don't have a clue. Oh, but we're not using remotely enough of our production. So many things. Let's just do at least one university. I hate where we are science-wise. Do we just upgrade the one we have? Or do we build a new one? Level 3 university in Jalisco. Which has a decent amount of peasants. Lacks infrastructure, but we'll be able to make up for that somehow. Wait, we need even more production? And it might still be something like coal mines. We did make a bunch of extra tools so we could swap our coal mines and stuff to other things, right? We're swimming in tools right now because we're not fully producing, but still, if we get our iron mines to condensing engine pumps and our coal mines to condensing engine pumps, then we should see a lot more iron and coal coming in, which hopefully means we're gonna have a lot more steel. And then we have one railway going up. Do I want another? It's tempting. Maybe not tempting enough. Chairs we'll fix with tools, I think. Wood, we're probably gonna fix with boats. Services, I don't know yet. Grain, I don't know yet. Dye. Americans, are we exporting that actively? I think yes. I think we could just stop the dye thing if we were to use more dye. Steel, eh? Tooling workshops eating all the steel. We're building another steel factory already, though. Glass being eaten by population. Lead. The lead we can probably upgrade. No, we already have condensing engine pumps. So I guess the plan has to be get another lead mine. And then get a cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then you know where to go. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.